The thoughts and opinions expressed during this broadcast are for entertainment purposes only. They are not facts. Now enjoy the show.
Hey, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? It's the Not Impressed Podcast, episode 16. It's your boy kanesworld.
For Pete's
You
sake.
feel me? We back with another one. You feel me? A lot of people have been tapping in. They've been consistent. You know what I mean? A lot of you that work with me. A lot of you people, you feel me? Just random people. You know, friends, family. You know, new family, extended family. You feel me? And we appreciate you guys. So you know what I mean? Since you guys been tapping in, you know what I mean? For you guys and also for us, hit that like button. You feel me? If you haven't subscribed, you feel me? Subscribe. You know, hit that notification bell. But at least
That shit
hit
helps
that
us,
like
man.
button.
That shit helps us. It helps the algorithm just push our shit.
Exactly. That should help so much. At the same time, you feel me? Just put a little like out there. Just like, let us know you there. You feel me?
Smash that like button.
Yeah, you here. Let us know you here. You know what I mean?
for
You
sure.
feel me knocking? Let me in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what's good, bro? What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
Bro? Chilling.
It's good Sunday.
It's been a chill, nice Sunday. I had the kids over here earlier, but it's been good.
Daddy daycare going on and shit.
It's always daddy daycare. I don't got kids, man,
100%.
but I got kids.
His sister got like 4. Shout out Maddie. She got 5 kids, 3 on the way. She's like, what's her name from Family Guy? What's her name? She's always pregnant.
I don't remember.
The nigga in the wheelchair's wife.
His wife?
Yeah, she's always pregnant. She's pregnant the whole show, like 10 seasons. Like, she ever gonna have this baby?
That's so funny. That's
Maddie.
It's funny because I always say, like every holiday and shit, like we just be chilling. All of a sudden you hear, thud. And we're like, oh, Maddie got another one.
Another baby. Merry Christmas, baby.
Love you, Maddie.
Yeah, love you too.
But yeah, man, what's been going on with you?
Shit, just chilling, man. You know, work, man. Went to this little breakfast spot called Blackheart. Fire.
Yeah.
That's some kimchi grilled cheese.
Yeah. Gas up.
I never would have thought kimchi cheese, grilled cheese would go, but like this was.
You said it was like an onion type of still?
Yeah, it's like a kind of like an onion vibe, but it doesn't taste like an onion.
Yeah, because
you probably had it at like, usually you'll get it on the side when you get sushi, and it's just like, it'll be like reddish.
I think I might have had something like that before.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. I don't know whether they call it like a sour taste. I don't know exactly what you'd call it. Like, but I've never had it inside the grilled cheese, and it was like caramelized a bit.
Yeah.
Shit was
gas
banging.
Yeah, that's what's up. I always love some good food, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? I'm always like finding these different spots, but there's just so much good food out there. Like, think about how much that shit costs.
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
What I mean, like,
I'm funny too, cause like anytime I try a new food or anytime I try like a new place, I turn into Gordon Ramsay and shit. I'm like, this ricotta is cold. You're like, you feel? Who the fuck made this shit?
Ramsay would be giving it to them.
Giving him that shit. Who the fuck made this shit? You know, I pull up to McDonald's and shit like, bro, I don't even got a high school diploma.
I don't know if you ever watched the Bar Rescue.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder if have they ever had Ramsay there looking at what these guys are doing in the kitchen?
That shit was funny as fuck.
Oh man, John Safford, bro.
Yeah, bro, that shit was insane.
He goes in there and just fucking
tears him a fucking new asshole.
He's like the drill sergeants of bars and shit. Like,
bro, I remember I seen
I love watching that shit.
One episode, and it kind of ruined it for me, but it also was like the best episode at the same time. It was the episode where they went to Vegas and they go to this gay bar, and it's like the owner of the bar, he's just like obnoxious. He comes in drunk. And he's like fucking with the bartenders and shit, talking shit to him. Yeah. And he's like, play some fucking Britney, bitch. And then he throws a glass at the bartender and shit.
I think I seen that.
So it was like so extra that it made it not real, whereas like the rest were played off really good where it was real. So that one kind of fucked up the show for me. But that shit was funny. He's like, play some fucking Britney, bitch.
Well, you know what? Like, even with the whole reality TV shows, like they're kind of scripted, bro.
Yeah, for sure. They got to be. Well, they got to put it together.
They got to put some stuff in there to make it like attractive.
Yeah, I've heard like people like Young Jock or like that been on Love and Hip Hop, and they'll say like when they go on the show that like a lot of it is kind of real life, but then there'll be random days where they just call them and they'll be like, "Hey, you got a problem with so and so? You guys should meet for lunch." And they're just like, "I don't
Let's stir this shit up."
Yeah, like I don't want to meet for lunch. And then
would you ever go ahead?
And then they'll just kind of like steer them in a direction of like having an argument and shit.
Like, hey, bring this up.
Yeah. Bring up how he fucked your girl 10 years ago.
Oh, speaking of which, I seen what you sent me, man.
Which one?
The girl trying to like sell them a house, and then like she's been smashing.
Oh, and she's been smashing them. I think that was Young Jock.
Yeah, it was Young Jock.
The one who sold him the house.
fucking smashing them.
He's like, I'm gonna go check out this, and that shit looks set up too. But I think he really was like smashing or something.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm gonna go check out the sound system. She's like, you been fucking my man? He's like,
yeah, that was definitely a setup.
Have I been having sexual relations with your man? Bitch, I said you've been fucking him. And she's like,
don't Monica Lewinsky this shit.
Yeah, for real. That's just funny. She's like, you think, she's like, you've been getting, I know you get around, blah, blah. And she's like, the only one I get around with is your man. That's just fun. But reality TV show, I kind of stay away from that. But 90 days in, and also
60 days in.
60 days in, and also 90 Day Fiance. I fucked with
bro.
that shit for a while. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
But the only one that I do want to watch recently, and it's sick and it's toxic as fuck, is the Blueface and Krishan.
Oh yeah. I haven't checked out none of that.
That shit looks. I haven't checked it out either, but they went first episode. He knocking out her mom and shit, her dad and shit.
Come on, bro. They knew the network knew that this was gonna be like controversy, fucking entertaining.
Now, if you're the son there and you see your dad get mollywopped from the back of the head,
yeah, I'm jumping in.
I'm fucking this nigga up. I don't care if I'm getting fucked up. We finna squabble.
Yeah,
he low-key pumped his dad up too. He tells his dad, like, whispered in his ear, and his dad goes back over there tripping.
Yeah.
And then he gets knocked out, and then he literally just doesn't even do shit.
Doesn't Blueface get hit by the pops though too?
Well, he swung at him originally.
Okay.
But like
I haven't really watched all the clips and stuff. But.
So they argue, they separate. The son goes and whispers in the dad's ear. The dad comes back, says some shit. There's a wild fucking old man drunken swing. Misses the whole shit pretty much.
Yeah.
And then like they separate. It's argument, and then he sees the old man over there like sparking up a cigarette, not even looking or nothing. And he's like, "Oh, bet." And he just comes up behind him and fucking cracks him in the side of the head and drops him. And then the sister's like tripping. She's like, "What the fuck?" Blah, blah, blah. And then the brother's just kind of like looking around.
Speaking of reality TV show, have you ever been interested in doing a reality?
I mean,
yeah,
of course. Like growing up, I always seen like The Real World or shit like that. I'd be like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'll be down to go into
Jersey
a house.
Shore and shit.
Yeah, I'll be down to go in the house for fucking 2 months.
I could have seen that, bro. If there's ever an open call, I would say do it.
I should try, huh? That'd be fire. I should just try to like, because they be having MTV ones all the time.
Yeah, bro.
Just try. Bro. I'll just make a little video.
Like, are you the one?
Yeah,
like
that'd be fire.
This nigga be in heaven.
That'd be fire. No, I'm trying to get on the Too Hot to Handle.
Oh, that new one? I never really checked that one out.
I tried to watch like one, like the first season. I watched like a couple episodes, but I was just like, so what you're telling me is they're all trying super hard to not fuck nobody to win 100,000?
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I'll fuck you after this.
Hell yeah,
let's partner up.
Let's do this shit.
Let's partner up, not fuck. You could give me head at nighttime when everybody's
No,
sleep.
you can't do no
Nah,
sex,
I'm just playing. We won't do nothing. And then as soon as we get this money, we're going to take a little trip.
To Cabo.
To Cabo, you feel me? We're going to fuck like crazy.
Right there on the fucking, is Cabo? No, Cabo's not that place. On Bora Bora's
Bora. Oh, yeah.
Where Kim Kardashian lost her earring and shit.
I'm going to go find that shit.
We're going to look for that.
That shit's probably deep in the sand now.
No, if I'm mistaken, like she brought divers and shit out there. I think they found it.
Oh, they found it?
I think so.
Fuck, we'll just send Bridget out there so she could do it. She did with your glasses.
She crab walked the whole way.
I forced this nigga to get on a fucking jet ski.
Man, I was so heated.
And he was not trying to get it. He's like, nah, bro, I'm not going to get on. I'm like,
I've never been the type that's into like extreme sports and shit.
I'm like, bro, you never been on this shit before.
Yeah.
My bro's here and he's got 2 of them. Like, we literally have the chance to ride as much as you can. Like, without spending like $200-$300 to go rent one.
Yeah.
Like, this is your best chance to like, you could play on that shit. You could do whatever you want. We good. Let's go. He's like, nah. I'm good.
I didn't even want to get in the water.
I finally get this nigga to get on the shit.
Terrible.
We get on the shit, right? So I don't know if whoever has never been on one before, when you first start riding it, you're supposed to, first of all, you push it out a little bit and then you turn it on, but you don't hit the gas at all. You just have to let it ride. You feel me? This motherfucker, as soon as he turns off, falls into the water, nigga.
No, it wasn't like that. It was like, I'm here.
This nigga slow motion.
He's like lean the other way. I'm like, bro, all my fat is going this way. Nigga.
He's leaning one way, and I'm like, lean back, and
There's
he's just
no
like
way.
Slow mo, like not even trying to get himself.
Hey,
up.
bro, honestly, like if I ever fucking have to mount one of those again, bro, we need to be on a dock. I need to run full speed and just jump on that bitch.
So this nigga falls off. Then like the water's like kind of deep, so now he has to jump up and pull himself on top of that shit.
That was not happening, bro.
And that shit was not happening. So we finally help him get on the shit. He gets on the shit again.
I'm cruising. I'm like,
we're cruising.
Whoa.
We're cruising. And then we riding for like a second. And then I fucking fall off. Like, I show him purposely. I'm like, look how hard I whip this shit. And I'm like whipping this shit to make myself fall off.
Fucking daredevil.
Till I fall off, I fly off. And this nigga turns around to wait for me instead of just riding, nigga. I'm gonna get back on and catch up.
Well, because I mean, I don't know I don't know that area, you know.
Yeah.
So I was waiting for you to be kind of like a guide.
Yeah, I feel that. So he turns around, and as soon as he turns around, that shit starts going.
Boom!
Ooh, nigga falls off again.
And there was no getting on.
There was no getting on.
Because now we're fucking deep out.
Bro, I'm deep out with my mouth like damn near under the water, trying to help lift this nigga up. Watching that motherfucker like
this nigga was like the fucking little remember on what is it, fucking Lion King and shit, where they're stacked, all the animals are stacked up. And
yeah. Bro, I was
the monkey on the bottom.
I was damn near finna drown trying to get this nigga up. I'm gonna get this nigga up there.
Bro, my fucking legs were scratched up from the like grip tape and everything. Terrible.
That was a crazy day.
But it was fun. It was fun. I'm definitely hitting the lake this summer, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I want to hit some more jet skis. That shit's fun as fuck, honestly. I be catching myself like I'm gonna go out there for 10 minutes. Next thing I'm out there for like 40 minutes, 50 minutes.
Yeah. But fucking back to the reality TV shows and shit. Like, what was one of the reality TV shows like from the real world and like, you know, Jersey Shore, all the ones that were out there? What was like, or like the Flavor of Loves? Remember those shits? Or Real Chance of Love? What were you watching? Were you watching any of those?
Flavor of Love was definitely on the list.
Hey, I watched when Hoops was on there.
Oh yeah, Hoops was bad. I watched like 2 seasons faithfully. What's her name?
New York was crazy.
New York was crazy.
It was crazy, bro.
New York was crazy.
Would you just smack New York?
No.
I'll take that shit down.
I'm sure you fucking would. You sick fuck.
The fuck?
I probably wouldn't. Like the attitude too much.
Too crazy.
Too much.
But good. Hoops was bad.
Hoops was bad.
Bro, Hoops was with Shaq.
That's what that nigga
broke that.
That's a big boy.
This nigga Shaq was flipping her around.
Come here, baby.
This nigga.
Come here, baby. You feel me?
Shaq Diesel up in here.
Shaq Diesel in the house, baby.
All the girls.
This nigga's hit it like Shaq Diesel in the house, baby. That's a slam dunk, baby. This nigga fuck.
Bro, Shaq was making her do, what is that fucking acrobat and shit?
Uh-huh. Oh, I was just thinking about too the other day, the story Shaq told about Stevie Wonder. That shit was funny. If you guys haven't seen that video, it's a video of Shaq talking about how he's like, honestly, 100%. He's like, no bullshit on my life. You got to see the clip. But he's like, no bullshit on my life. I walked into an elevator and Stevie Wonder was in the elevator. He's like, first of all, Stevie Wonder's by himself. Nobody's escorting him, nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
I get in the elevator and he looks right at me and says, "What's up, Diesel?" And then he presses his number for the elevator of where he's trying to go.
There's been a lot of like conspiracy with Stevie Wonder that you really could see.
Yeah.
Like I seen a clip where like a microphone is about to like fall on the stage. Or like, you know what I mean? Microphone stand.
Yeah.
And he grabs it, bro.
That's insane. I don't trust this nigga, man.
For real.
This nigga used to be in the club like, are you a female or a male? Hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, you're beautiful.
Remember Ray Charles, how he did it?
Oh yeah, he's like, I had to feel you. That was player.
He would feel the fucking like
the wrist. Yeah. This nigga
he's like, he felt fucking a turkey sub. He's like, oh no.
He said a turkey sub. Oh no.
I can't do that.
Hey, you think that nigga was a ladies' man though?
Who, Ray?
Ray.
Yeah, bro. They loved him, bro.
You know what they say, when you lose one sense, it makes your other senses better, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga was fucking just like rock solid.
Yeah. Like the nigga John Goodman from Soul Plane.
John Goodman, isn't that dude from Roxanne?
Oh no, what's the nigga's name? What? Pops
from John Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon, my fault. My bad. No disrespect.
R.I.P. John, man.
But yeah, and this nigga's like, that's what he says. He's like, you know, when you lose one sense, your other senses get better. And then he's like, he thinks he's fingering the girl, but his fingers in like some mashed potatoes and shit.
Oh shit, is that on Soul Plane?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in so long.
Yeah, because he's like, she gets the food and he's like, ooh, girl, you smell good. Let me feel you. And his fingers in his mashed potatoes and shit. He's like,
bro,
ooh, smells like chives. He goes to the bathroom. He's like, oh my bad. He goes to the bathroom and he's like, fuck, what's his name? No, I can't remember his name. But he goes in the bathroom and he's like, oh, you gotta go to the bathroom. He's like, smell my finger. It's hanky panky, and he puts all this fucking.
Oh shit.
That shit
That reminds me of fucking Doofy.
Oh yeah, Doofy.
Smell my finger. Fucking hilarious.
Don't bother me while I'm cleaning my room.
Man, classic.
Yeah, that's super classic.
Let's jump real quick. So, bro, 50 Cent he said that they're creating an 8 Mile show.
Oh yeah, I'd see something about that, but I didn't actually watch the clip.
That's gonna be dope, man.
I wonder what it's gonna
50's
be.
taking over the whole
With the shows?
The whole show game, man. Film.
Yeah, he's going crazy, man. He probably owns a good amount of rights to fucking Eminem or some shit.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the other way around.
Oh yeah, it is the other way around.
M is the one that was in that deal with
50 doing his shit. All the shows went crazy.
I haven't watched. I've only seen Power.
Yeah,
I've only seen Power. I haven't seen the rest of them. Like none of the other Power books or nothing like that. But
I heard Ghost Book was fire.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Or
none
not
of them.
Ghost
They're
Book.
fire, but I'm
what's
sure
his
they're
name?
bad.
Tommy.
Yeah, I'm sure they're fire.
I seen a couple parts of that one, and I seen the one of Kane. What's his name? King. The kid.
Tyreek.
But what's his name? Doesn't he have a name?
I don't know. Like he has like a name like Ghost. I don't know.
It's like Kang or Kane or
some shit.
I don't know, but that's
no. They be going in with the shows. I'm sure they're fire.
Mm-hmm.
But the 8 Mile thing, man, that shit's dope as hell, man. Like honestly, like I always tripped out on Eminem, man, because like he definitely dealt with, of course, like the pressure of him being a white rapper, and like he's just fucking elevated in that world, right? That's one. But this one is the incredible thing to me, bro. Did you know that he's like pretty much like an executive producer on the Loyal to the Game album from Tupac?
I didn't know that.
Eminem, bro.
That's crazy. I didn't know that at all.
He's like the executive producer. And of course, when you hear executive producer, like a lot of people think like, oh, this guy's making the beats and shit. Nah, he just oversaw the project, put the money up, paid the producers, paid the engineers.
Yeah. Look at his damn boots. He's been working at the plant so long, it's starting to grow roots.
I was going to tell you, what's your favorite scene from 8 Mile?
Favorite scene? It's got to be the final battle scene.
Final battle rap?
Final battle rap. Yeah.
I like when that nigga took Brittany Murphy to the plant.
That was my top one when I was like 15.
Like, oh.
That was back in the day. See, these kids don't know these days. They couldn't just bust out their phone and go to fucking Pornhub.
Hell no.
You had to find a movie scene and then put that bitch on 20-second replay. 20-second replay.
Oh, man.
It's just starting from the beginning. She's like,
State property. Fucking all those movies, Belly, when they're all
yeah,
the
there
TV
was a
scenes.
couple. What's it called? Was definitely. I'm gonna be completely 100 with you.
No, but the fact you said
8
that,
Mile
that's real.
was definitely what I hit that one time for sure. I'm like 14. I low-key hit that one. I'm gonna be honest.
No, but it's funny because when you said that, put it on repeat, bro. Like niggas out there, no, don't act like you don't know.
They tell the truth if you did that shit before.
You don't act
back
like...
in the day, we didn't have Pornhub and shit.
Nope.
We didn't. I mean, like they had it, but you had to have a computer basically,
and all that stuff.
And that shit, every time you would look at anything, it'd give you a virus. So
yeah, for sure.
I think I told that story about how I got a virus on my stepdad's computer.
Yeah, I think you might have.
Yeah, and this nigga fucking caught me. He's like, you were looking at something? Me?
Like, nah.
No. He's like, oh, really? What the fuck is this, nigga? And computers are like expensive and shit back then. So
it's
like
a blue screen of death.
There was a whole app that I had downloaded and shit. Like,
oh man, I'd have been like, man, that was you.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Reverse psychology. Like, I remember that time when you were downloading something from my school.
But this nigga's a straight tech nigga, so he'll fucking probably went all through the deleted history and type of shit.
He went and restored the last checkpoint.
He would, bro. Probably would do some shit like that. No
Who was the last person that logged in? He had a fingerprinter on the mouse and shit. Like
he fucking just reversed the time. So he's like, looks like you were doing a study on Indians at the same time. And you open another tab. You looked up big fat asses.
But no, 8 Mile was definitely one of the movies that fucking played over and over again, bro. When it came out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like fire, man.
That shit was fire. Cheddar Bob,
bro.
Papa Dog, 1 Pac, 2 Pac, 3 Pac, 4 Pac. He's Pac. You're Pac. None. Yes, some shit like that. That shit was fire. The fuck it, I'll get the 7 digits from your mama for $1 tomorrow.
Yeah, fire, bro.
Fire. mustard shirt screaming, "Lotto, I don't fit you."
Yeah,
Hibbity hoopla. See, now you got me on my 8 Mile shit.
Hey,
dude.
bro, 8 Mile was dope. So I'm super excited about what they're gonna do with this film. You know,
There
what
was
I
a
mean?
time when I would literally just fast forward the movie. I've watched it a couple times where I just fast forwarded to the
To the end.
final battle.
Yeah, and especially when YouTube came out and they started doing the scene clips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I used to literally listen to that. I download the audio as like a record. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You seen the special features when they like a lot of those people that were in that like warehouse or whatever it was called, they were like actual rappers. and
Yeah,
shit?
they did like
A battle.
a battle.
They made them battle each other to see who could be in it or some shit.
Yeah.
And then one of them like battled Eminem or some shit. If I remember correctly.
If I'm mistaken, yeah, that did happen.
And that nigga went crazy.
I don't know. I'm really excited to see who they cast as Eminem.
Imagine an Eminem and a Lil Wayne battle.
Eminem will body that nigga.
That'd be fire. But Lil Wayne would go crazy too with the fucking
metaphors and
yeah, double entendres and shit.
I don't know, man. I for me, bro, Eminem is on like the top of the list, bro, from like rappers for me, man.
I mean, skill wise, but making music wise, questionable.
Not the beginning records, nigga.
I mean, they were fire, but if you really think about it too, the big thing was shock value. Like that was the main thing, nigga. No lie.
Saying and shit.
No
what he was
lie.
saying and like for the time, maybe.
Yeah, like it was shock, and then it was the fact that he's basically like his message about it was like to say people are getting butthurt about what I say, but I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
But like in reality, you drop that shit now, and it's just like, and two, like people always say, like
it's like rapping about rapping.
Yeah, like if you like, yeah, you might like little Eminem, but I challenge anybody to look in their playlist or fucking think about all these times they're driving in their car listening to music. When do you fucking put some Eminem on?
It's been a minute.
It's been never.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's rare. It's unless you're specifically saying, "Oh, you remember that song Eminem made?" Blah blah blah. Let me put that.
I guess for that era, it was Eminem.
For that era, it was insane.
You know, I'm
insane.
saying like up until like I want to say when he did that Greatest Hits album when it had fucking When I'm Gone.
Oh yeah.
That was like to me from the albums prior to that point, it was like Eminem era.
What was the My Bad? No, not that one, but what was the group called?
D12.
D12, that's just fire. I remember I heard a couple of songs by D12. That's fire.
D12.
What was that nigga's name? Bizarre or some shit? Bizarre. He had some fire ass ones. I don't remember.
But he was a terrible rapper. Like if you listen to the lyrics, it's terrible.
I heard like one or two tracks that were good though.
Yeah.
And I was stuck on them.
So who do you think could play the Eminem role, man?
I don't even know.
Who's getting casted for that role?
Pete Davidson. Come on. Pete Davidson, bring Kim K. Was bringing back.
No, they're gonna bring that dude that be rapping like fucking Eminem when he falls down the stairs and shit on TikTok.
Oh, that shit was funny. Damn, that's embarrassing. This is the second time this week I fell down the stairs again. Yeah, that nigga for sure. Bring Andrew Schultz out here. Fuck it.
Andrew Schultz.
Bring Andrew Schultz out here
to play fucking M.
Put a do-rag on that nigga too.
He'll look like the dude from fucking Scary Movie when they did the whole they were.
Oh yeah. Do that nigga or the nigga from Malibu's Most Wanted. What's his name?
Fucking Kennedy something.
Yeah,
Kennedy.
Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who could play M. I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be somebody we don't even know.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because I feel like 50 when he be casting and shit, like it's a bunch of new faces.
Have you watched the Bel Air show, right?
Yeah,
that shit was fire. If you guys haven't checked out the Bel Air show,
pretty dope,
fire.
Man. Honestly, like I don't want to. Are we gonna get into it a little bit? Spoilers and shit. I don't want to do spoilers. I don't want to.
Not to spoil, but we could talk about like what's good about it. How it's different.
So I do like how they modernized it.
Yeah.
It has nothing like it's so separated from the original.
Yeah.
That it stands on its own.
Yeah, it's fire.
Know? Like I think it's gonna do well. I don't know if it'll have as many seasons, but I think it'll do well. I like the way they just modernized it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully they could keep it going. As of right now, I don't see it going past like 2-3 seasons. But if they could like keep it going or mix some shit in, that'd be fire. But it was super dope. It was cool because like at the beginning, I was like, each character they introduced to, you're like, that's Jazz, like type of shit, or like, that's Aunt Viv, that's Uncle Phil.
I could have sworn that's what I'm saying. It stands alone.
Yeah,
but I could have sworn Jazz was like from Philly too.
I'm not sure if he was from Philly too, but he definitely had like an African accent and shit, like that he was foreign. Like British or whatever it is.
No, not Jeffrey.
Oh, Jazz. No, I
Jazzy
do
Jeff?
remember him
He
being.
was from Philly.
I feel like he was from Philly, but also I feel like maybe he was just from the hood, so it made us
Okay,
assume he was
okay.
Philly. But I
Got
do
you.
feel like he was from Philly too.
Got you.
So they made him from Compton. And shit.
They made it from Compton. Like I said, like they did some stuff to separate it from that original.
But that shit was super dope.
You know they could fuck up easily with something like this.
That's super
know?
difficult. You know, you're like under a tight fucking.
And
like,
you said
scrutiny.
every character you seen was like, Hillary.
Yes, every character was like that, but then their mannerisms and then the ways they acted, like not even just the shit they said, but like their mannerisms were all pretty spot on. Except for Uncle Phil, they pretty much switched up his whole vibe.
Yeah,
they made him way more mobby. When
they were definitely mobby in
when his main thing about like in the original was him being like righteous.
But the thing is, I do like that they did the whole mobby thing because of the political shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, we see what we see with politics, bro. But behind the scenes, there are probably some like crazy chess moves.
For sure, that you probably have to pull
like
at a point.
Like blackmail, fucking, exposing. You know,
I'm just saying that's part of the Uncle Phil thing, was that he was just so forthcoming and righteous that it was just like you knew no matter what he was just gonna go with the what's right. Where this is more like he seemed like he'll fuck you up.
Yeah, for sure.
Jeffrey was pretty hard.
Jeffrey's dope. Like I said, we don't want to spoil it too much, so you guys gotta check it out.
Hillary's pretty fine.
Yeah, Hillary's
fine. She had the outfits and shit. I was like, oh, she's putting that shit on, huh?
Fine. Like I said, it was really good. It took a little bit of time for Carlton for me to get used to.
I still don't fuck with Carlton, honestly. That's probably the only one that I like. I didn't like.
Well, I just like okay. So the original, they made it where Carlton and Will they
bashed heads and shit.
A little bit in the original, a little bit, but it wasn't like the way they made it on here.
Yeah, this was like damn near like you're trying to fuck this nigga's life over.
Like I hate this motherfucker.
Yeah, I want to fuck his life over. Like literally, he's trying to fuck his life over.
I'm gonna expose him. I'm gonna fucking do everything I can to make him look like shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck like that was just extreme, nigga.
So, but yeah, really good show, Bel Air.
Yeah, check that out.
Season 1, 10 episodes.
Yeah, I finished it. This nigga made me watch the fucking movie.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it.
Fucking Beast. The Beast. I don't know if anybody's seen that movie, but it's Idris Elba, and he goes on a little safari.
Fucking fights a lion.
With his 2 fucking daughters and ends up fighting a goddamn lion. Yeah. And he told me this movie's great.
Okay, wait. So let's do the backstory though. The reason I brought up Beast in the first place is because we were talking about The Revenant. And we were talking about specifically the scene when he gets beat up by the bear.
I don't remember us talking about The Revenant. I remember us talking about the Beast, and then we started talking about it personally.
Is that okay?
I think that's how it went. But
I don't remember. Okay, well,
all I know is he said the movie was good as fuck. He said it was good as you said it's great.
I said
surprisingly great.
I said it's surprisingly good because, with a movie like that, any of these fucking movies about animals versus humans and stuff, like it always is terrible.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's always terrible. So for this one to be, for me, was not terrible. I gave it a D, dog.
Yeah.
You know, it's terrible.
Not to me. To me, you gave it a, what'd you say?
I said 6.5. 6.5. That's like a D.
Oh, yeah. But then you also gave the movie that I suggested to you, Love, by Common, if you guys hadn't seen that.
I gave that a high D.
He originally, this is where he really got me fucked up. So he gave the movie Love with Common, which is a really good movie. Sleeper. Not too many people have seen it. It's very good drama. Yeah. He gave that shit a 6.
Yeah.
And then he gave The Beast a 6.
Did I?
Okay. So he put them on the same level, which fucked my whole head up because I'm like, how the fuck are these movies
They're different movies.
Yeah, but just how the fuck can you say this is as good as this?
Man, go check out Beast, okay?
No, don't.
Watch it. Watch it.
You're never gonna get that hour and a half of your life back.
Look, like I said, with a movie like that, you can go terribly wrong. I don't think they went super wrong there.
Yeah, they didn't go terribly wrong. What about the new House Party's about to drop?
I'm definitely down to check that one out. I don't remember none of the old ones though, because I was so young when those came out, man.
Talking about but before we get off the lion movie, did you know that lions, like, do you know how lions usually they fight for the pride, or the lions usually they have one main king of the pride, right?
Yeah.
So they'll fight to the death for the pride.
Yeah.
And so basically it'll be one main male, and like there might be a couple males or one or two more other males and a bunch of females.
Yeah.
So The lions will fight to the death, and whoever wins, they'll kill all the old lions' kids,
to bring in their
and then they instantly start fucking all the
mating.
females.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy. I never knew that.
and that's for the pride. And so, like, basically to cut off the bloodline and then start the pride in their new bloodline.
Yeah,
And so, if you watch like Lion King, for example,
yeah,
that's basically what was happening. Scar kills his brother, the leader of the pride, and
yeah.
then tries to kill the son too. So it's actually like
Ah,
following nature.
got you. So they
Yeah,
did their research
yeah,
on,
it's like actual real deal.
bro. Disney does so well with
Yes,
shit like
Disney
that.
does very well.
Um, from that and from the musical standpoint, they do crazy with the
Yeah,
music, bro.
like Encanto, that shit's pretty fire.
Don't talk about Bruno, nigga.
Don't talk about Bruno.
I hear that shit all the time.
Soul is honestly one of the best ones I've seen though.
I mean, I know I heard a lot of good things about it, but I always fucking fall asleep, bro.
Classic. He's either
Classic.
sleeping or on his phone.
Classic Pete, man. He's gonna fall asleep. You
He's
know what I
either
mean?
sleeping or
Never invite me to watch a movie. I'm not gonna pay attention.
He's either sleeping or on his phone.
No, but check out Beast, okay? Just check it out, and then
But if you feel like you wasted
comment
your time, hit
your
him
opinion. And if you feel like wasting time, hit me up and say that show's trash. Fuck, you'll never take any recommendation again.
Up. Yep. Team Kane.
Team Kane, but you've been wrong. You wrong about things.
You're
right?
always wrong.
You wrong about things.
And yes,
right.
yes, everybody in the comments, it was Mick Foley. I was wrong.
Yeah,
I can admit when I'm wrong. All right.
Wrong. Okay. So let's jump to something really quick. Let's go into some music stuff, man. You know, we are artists. We're artists here. So what do you think is more important when it comes to an artist? Is it talent or is it marketing?
So,
and wait, before you say it, shout out to Ivan. He was the one with the question.
Well, shout out Ivan, man. So I would say, what's most important for an artist? I would say talent is important, but you can basically build your skill. You know what I mean? Like nobody's good at the beginning. Well, I mean, I hear that people are, depending on your engineering and what you're doing and shit. You could be, but for the most part, like anything else, you need that 1,000 hours. You put that 1,000 hours in, you'll 10, be better. 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
So talent, you could build that. You feel me? You could build skill. Marketing though, you need to learn and you have to put into action. So I'll say probably marketing, because you put no effort in marketing. We talked about this last night. Like you're basically, which is good too, like just throwing, like it's like you have a dark hallway and you're throwing a dart at a dartboard and you're just hoping you hit it and you keep throwing and throwing, which is like the more darts you throw,
the higher
chance you have of hitting that bullseye. But also with marketing, it's almost like having a little laser pointer so that you can actually see. You're still dark, but you can still see like where you're throwing it to.
Well, I think it just sheds a little bit more light there. So you can see.
Yeah, so it's not as dark.
Yeah, because it's like, I think that it's like the whole marketing thing is, it's just bringing 1,000 motherfuckers to your store every day.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what marketing is for. It's just to get in front of people so you can build traffic to your store. You know, so I think, yeah, you're right. Talent is like talent is probably like, honestly, like the bottom.
Because there's good ass artists out there that nobody's heard before.
Oh man, I could imagine right now. There's like, we're talking about the Eminems and the Tupacs and the Biggies, and there's some people out there that are like better than them. You know, but they're not marketing themselves. They got poor marketing. Who do you think is an artist that well, before I jump to that, I think that marketing is more important because, like you said, you have to put yourself out there, and you got to be able to be like if you team up with like a marketing company, a marketing agency, or something like that, they're gonna try to figure out different ways to get you in front of the eyes of the people. You know, digitally, in person, EPKs, music videos, skits, whatever. You know, they're gonna try to figure out some type of like way to get in front of the masses. You know, so talent is important, but it's not like the most important thing. You know, who do you think? You know, sticking with the marketing and stuff like that, what is an artist that you think is like fucking
good at that shit?
Besides you, don't say yourself. Besides you, like, what artist do you think that is like like super talented, but they just don't have enough marketing? Like, is there any artists that come to mind when you think about that?
Me. Um,
I know he's gonna say me.
yeah,
That's why I told him don't say me.
um, the homie, shout out Valley Wave Dope Gang, you know what I mean? Skinny Millions, shout out Skinny Millions.
Yeah,
I mean, he be doing this shit too with the promotion. He actually had a billboard last year for his last album and shit.
that's fire. Right, right in the Valley area.
I think it was in the Valley somewhere, yeah. So he does do stuff with promotion, but his shit is so fire that I think like if he had next level promotion, that
It
his
goes
shit would
skyrocket.
go. Cause his music's very good. Music's great. The swag's all there, you feel me? The
Image,
vibes there.
everything,
The
work
image is there.
ethic.
The work ethic's there. He's got probably so much music. He's got videos and shit. He's always dropping shit and high quality shit. But yeah, it's probably a nigga. What about you?
Shit. If I had to pick one artist, I mean, I was going outside. Like, I was more mainstream artists.
Oh yeah. But if they're mainstream, then I feel like they got enough marketing.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Or something that would send them to the next level, maybe.
You're right. I think fucking Zico, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking that right now too.
Danny, like, super talented, man.
Yeah, super good. He's got
Shout
some
out to Danny.
bangers.
We always say shout out to Danny. I feel like
I
every
told
episode.
that nigga last time. I was like, we shot y'all every episode.
Every episode, nigga. You know, because the dude just super talented, bro. Like, he be making fucking hit records.
Yeah.
That song,
Getting Old.
that one right there is a hit record, bro.
Hey, go check out Danny Zico
Getting old, bro.
on Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, all that shit. Getting Old, Danny Zico.
That shit's a hit.
That shit is hard. Real life. Different is hard.
But the marketing, if there was more marketing, if you had like a marketing company or those type of things, it could definitely elevate it.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, that's pretty much what I got for the whole marketing thing. Shout out to Ivan.
Shout out Ivan, man, for the question, man. If
Actually,
anybody has any more questions, drop them in the comments or hit us up on Instagram and we'll
yeah, that's what I want to say too. Yeah, definitely. If you have more questions, hit us up. Fucking with what do you guys want to see, basically. Actually, I have one more though to tie into that. So, knowing what you know now, right, as an artist, okay. Let's think about some of the things you didn't do, right, as an artist. And what would you tell somebody that like is just starting out as an artist and like they don't know what to do with marketing? Like, what would you advise them to do?
I would say, and I learned this from La Russell, which is something I'm trying to put in action still, but it was a really good piece of advice, which was basically, and even if it's just not for music, this is for everything in general that you're trying to promote, whether it be lashes, whatever.
Yeah.
Any
business.
Every session that you do, or anytime you have a new song when it comes to music or something like that, you think of 5 promotions for each one. One could be you listening to the car. One could be you rapping to it. One could be you rapping in the studio. One could be you just playing it but working out, or just playing it doing something,
or like explaining the song
or it's got
to people.
Or it's got a fast vibe in it, or explaining the song to people, like, hey, this is a song I made, blah blah blah. So now you got 5 pieces, and
Like build a story around it.
If you do 5 ones for each one, they could be the same ones. You could think of different things, depending on the song. You might get a different vibe and be like, oh, this would be cool at the beach. This would be cool like this. Oh, this has a vibe where it looked dope to see a bunch of cars doing donuts. You go to fucking YouTube, you go to Instagram, you find some videos of some niggas doing donuts, put your song over it, boom, you got your 5th one. Now, if you do that, you get 10 songs. That's 50 pieces of promotion. That's enough for 50 days worth
of
content.
Yeah. So just really focusing on content around the songs.
Focus on content around the song.
And not just like, let's do a music video.
See what you need to do to promote the song. Because that's what I'm trying to learn right now, is like the whole thing with the publishing agencies, and then also like how I want to go about distributing it, like with the whole DistroKid. Like a lot of people, they put their song the same day, but if you pay an extra like $10 more a year, you get the opportunity to upload it early, and it literally tells you when you upload it, try uploading it at least a month in advance.
So you can build whole marketing thing.
So you could build the marketing, and also they'll promote it. So a lot of people who are making their songs that don't know about that, they go for the $9.99 version when they could have got the $15.99 version or whatever it is, or the $20 version, and they're not uploading it and getting that extra promotion. They're just uploading it. Boom, it needs an hour to get at least on the services, whatever. Whereas if you do a whole month, it's gonna make sure that it's on every service before it even drops. And you're kind of gonna get it on Apple first, then maybe in 6 hours later get it on Spotify.
Yeah, well, usually it's like Spotify first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think ultimately though, like I think a good approach that I feel like I missed out early on in is basically putting yourself out there more.
Yeah, for sure.
So building content outside of the music even.
Yeah,
You
for
know
sure.
what I
That
mean?
too. Yeah,
I
for sure.
think that's something that I missed out on. Like I was so like self-conscious about being in front of the camera. You know what we go through,
Yeah,
nigga.
for
You
sure, for
know what
sure.
we go through. So like that type of thing, it just kept me away from it. And it's like, nah, bro, you need to write songs, whatever, make songs, build content around the song, yeah, but then you also gotta like just build content outside of the studio, build content of your like your regular day-to-days and shit, like on
Yeah.
some like Wiz Khalifa shit, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Um uh do shows, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you like don't let fear get in the way, bro, because
That's
fear
fair.
would be the fucking detrimental thing to your
That's for sure.
career, you know? And I think for a long time I just let shit like that
Yeah.
like I want to do this, but I don't want to do that. You know, it's like you got to get super uncomfortable.
You know what they say? Fear kills more dreams than failure. You know what I mean?
For sure, bro.
For sure.
Fear
For
not
sure.
trying. You feel me?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? But yeah, we've been hearing for years, like people saying, like, basically make yourself a brand. You got to be the brand. If you're the brand, basically people are invested in you. They're not just invested in the song you might drop, because
Yeah.
songs are just quick. Like,
Yeah.
it's here today. Some people, like, if it's everlasting song, some people listen to it forever. But for the most
Yeah.
part, it's gone in the algorithm or it's in the bottom of the playlist because
Yeah.
now they've added a whole nother 20 more songs
Yeah. So
every week.
every day is like
Yeah.
60,000 plus
Yeah.
songs dropping, man.
When they first got it, they listened to it every day. But after
Yeah.
like 3 months, 4 months, now it's so deep in their playlist,
It's
they
gone.
might hear it once every 6
It's
months.
gone.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, you got to connect, like figure out how you can connect more with the people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think relatability.
Especially, relatability, especially with this podcast shit though. Besides making yourself a brand, that's when I already knew it. But especially with this podcast shit, what I've seen and like from a lot of these big like vloggers and podcasters, like let's say for example DDG,
Yeah.
he didn't come up as a rapper. He
Nope.
did. He like 1 million subscribers on YouTube first as like a
Yeah.
vlogger and doing all that shit.
That's how I came across him as a YouTuber.
And then he obviously got the banger with Blueface. You feel me? Moonwalking in Calabasas.
That's
you
what
know,
put him in.
Yeah,
the
that
rapper
put it in
life
the
for me.
eyes and solidified it and yada yada yada. But what really does it too at this point, like that added to it, but I feel like the main portion of it is the fact that now at this point, his fans are fans of him.
Yeah.
So not just, oh, I'm a fan of his sound and whatever music he makes. They're literally fans of him. So no matter what, whatever he drops, they're gonna go listen to it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they're gonna watch every vlog. So when he says in the vlog, "Oh yeah, I'm about to drop a song on Friday," and they've been waiting 2 weeks for a song from this nigga, they're gonna be like, "Bet!" Like,
Yep.
they're gonna want it
Ready
even
for
more.
it.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So yeah, I guess it's just putting yourself out there, man, not being afraid.
Yeah, building yourself as a brand too, and just like you said, relatability. Because once people see, if they could see funny skits or just funny stuff and get your personality of it,
Yeah.
they're gonna like it a lot more. Which is
Yeah.
a little weird too. At the same time, it's kind of like a double-edged sword too, especially with like rap and shit like that. Because with rap, it's more of like the mysteriousness.
Yeah.
Like not knowing what this nigga's doing every day.
Which nowadays is like almost none for all of us.
What do you mean? Like
No
mysteriousness?
mystery.
Yeah, which is true.
You
But
put yourself out there enough.
I mean, like you hear stuff and you could look some shit up, but like some of these top, like, I guess it's more especially like gangster rap or shit, like whatever you call it. Like you don't know what Moneybagg Yo's doing every day. You don't know
Yeah.
what Lil Durk's doing every day. Like he does have content and shit like that too,
Yeah.
but you don't see every moment of his life and shit because it has
Yeah.
to keep that mystery.
Got you.
You feel me? Because if
Yeah, it's a double
it's double-edged sword. Because sometimes when people see too much of you, like
They're
they
not even
might,
interested.
yeah, they're not even interested, or they might not correlate. Like here, I talk way more proper. You feel me? Like I'm really like opening up my mind and communicating and shit.
Yeah.
When in my rap, like I could talk about
Some
dope. I could talk about, you feel me, like
other
some shit, some whole other shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like you might only see me as this because like everybody wants to
And
put you in a
doesn't
box.
translate to
Yeah,
that.
everybody wants to see you in a box. So like
Yeah.
your favorite characters in movies, you still see them. Like we talked about it last time, how Nip
Yeah.
didn't want to be Snoop. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you see that character as that
And you can't
forever,
shake it.
and you can't shake it. So that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
But for me
Makes
personally,
sense.
I'm just like, to be honest, like what you think, that's on you. But
Yeah.
just know I've been through some shit. But at
Yeah.
the same time, I'm intelligent enough to hold a conversation and think about some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That doesn't take from the other. Some of your smartest, not saying it's me, but I'm just saying some of your top criminals or people like that are some of the smartest people in the world. You feel me? They just might be smart in a different way or know how to manipulate people or know how to, But
Speaking of criminals, criminals, man.
Who's that?
All right, bro. Yeah, Bernie Madoff. Netflix just dropped the thing about Bernie Madoff.
The name is familiar, but for some reason I don't know the story. But we were talking.
I'm
about
glad that
this
you don't know the story because I can enlighten you about it, and you can be like, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
All right, bro. Bernie Madoff was a Wall Street guy.
Uh-huh.
He had a legitimate business where he was doing trading and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then he had a side business where he was basically taking people's money and investing it. Okay. This dude, man. Okay, so one thing I want to say, man, a lot of times, they talk about the American dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
We hear the American dream. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. 9 times out of 10, the fucking American dream is stolen, my nigga.
That's a fact.
Stolen.
Or it was stolen from the beginning type shit.
Stolen on stolen land. Okay.
Yeah.
You think about McDonald's and Founder,
Dope movie. If you guys haven't seen that, The Founder,
bro.
McDonald's.
I
Netflix.
never knew about that, man.
That is an amazing movie.
I never knew about that, and I'm just like, damn. So back to Bernie, man.
Mm-hmm.
Bernie is the definition of Ponzi. Like when you look up Ponzi scheme, this man's face should be right there, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this: it's funny because it was terrible what he did, but then the other side of it, I'll get to that later. So he would literally rob from Peter and pay Paul, literally. Bro, he was taking upwards of like $65 billion, bro, something like that. Okay. Literally, you'll come and be like, "Hey, I got $100 million."
Yeah.
And he'll hit you up like, "I got a $100 million deal that you need to get involved in."
Yeah.
Boom, you give your $100 million. He's taking your $100 million, dog, and going to his bigger investor and paying him dividends of his investments that he put in.
He's like, "Here's $50 million right here for an investment offer me." That's crazy,
bro. That is wild. Okay, like I remember hearing about this story. I think he got caught up like around, I want to say 08, 09, something like that. He might I don't remember exactly.
How much time did he do?
He wound up dying in jail.
Okay.
At 80 something years old.
Uh-huh.
So he lived, look, with all the shit that he did, bro, like he lived a long, lavish life, okay? Off of the hard work of people like your average Joes up to Steven Spielberg, bro, is one of the guys.
Steven Spielberg?
Kevin Bacon and his family also was involved with Madoff. Now the thing is like, how does this man run this type of scheme, bro? He had all of the key components of the company were family.
His family?
He had like his brother was running like some stuff. Like he had like a bunch of like relatives.
Did they know what was going on or no?
I think he tried his best to keep, if I'm not mistaken, what they were saying in this documentary is that he tried his best to keep it between himself and certain people, but a lot of people were starting to figure it out.
That's crazy.
Bro, he was robbing, bro. He was like,
you know what's crazy about scamming? I guess his is a little more extensive. A lot more shit happened. Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. Yeah.
So they put the spotlight on Bernie, right? Bernie Madoff and him taking billions and billions of dollars from people.
Yeah.
But at the same time, bro, you know who's a fucking Ponzi scheme? The whole goddamn banking system.
This is true.
They're literally doing the same thing that this guy did.
This is true.
But I guess in a legal matter, we know what they're doing and we're saying, here you go.
Yeah. So
take my money.
If he got signatures saying like, I could use this money to make whatever moves and investments I need to make or to like better the company and get shit going, and he got that shit signed, pretty much at that point, it's like
same shit. But of course, they're saying what he did was illegal because the government wasn't doing it.
Yeah, and they weren't taxing it probably like that.
Yeah, because
as much as they
there's
could have.
taxes, there's fees, there's a bunch of things, you know. I'll tell you where he slipped up at. He was falsifying documents,
Mm-hmm.
right? And where he fucked up at, where he really, really fucked up at, is that he never had any losses. The company never had losses in the financial world. The fucking shit goes up and down. You're gonna have losses.
But there was never actually like a physical company that was doing anything, right? Or there was.
Yeah, yeah. He had a physical company.
But what were they doing? Like, what was the company like?
They were falsifying documents. They'll say, okay, I bought some Apple stock, so they'll make an Apple stock ticket, and you bought that.
Yeah.
But guess what? You can't go to Apple and find that ticket that way. So that's where they fucked up at, bro. But he did this for 4 decades.
That's crazy. He could have just done it for like 20 years and dipped off.
And dipped off, bro, and been done.
And just been hidden and fucking away.
Gone.
That's what a lot of like you hear about these stories, and it's like it's always that or even in movies, but that's based on true life. It's always the last lick. Like, this is gonna be the last one, and then when we're out, this is gonna be what we gotta do.
Fun with Dick and Jane is kind of like a depiction of that. I just realized that like today because I don't really pay attention, right? Same thing with what Baldwin did. The company crashed and shit, but he was just taking people's money.
Yeah. What about that one 16-year-old kid that was like pretending to be a doctor and shit?
What about him?
He just got sentenced, I think.
Didn't he get something happen again, right? Like,
I think he got caught. Either he got caught again or he just got sentenced.
he did something else. It wasn't nothing with the doctor stuff.
Yeah, but this nigga was 16 years old pretending to be a doctor, bro.
That reminds me of Catch Me If You Can.
Imagine this motherfucker walks in, you see the 16-year-old kid like, "Hello, sir. Let me can you drop your pants and cough for me?"
But you might have forgot what you're gonna say before I fucking.
No, I remember.
What's up?
But you know what's crazy? It's cause like when it comes to scamming and shit like that, like there's some of these niggas that scam for millions and get 5 years, end up getting 1, 2, because they got money, a good lawyer and shit.
Yeah.
These niggas are taking millions. This guy gets caught with a little bit of like drugs, like little crack, you know. The thing is, like in New York and shit like that, how strict the laws were, you could get caught with, and that's the thing too, is like crack is cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same drug,
just with some baking soda,
just cooked. So it's stronger and it's low key a little more. It's stronger and a little bit more addictive. But yeah, you get like triple the time for crack. You know what I mean? Like there's dudes getting 30 years for getting caught with like less than an ounce of crack, like a couple bags of crack or some shit, half grams, a gram, and
getting put away
for 50 years,
put away,
70 years, the rest of their life. But this guy could steal millions from different people.
Yep.
You know, just regular living people.
Or like the whole counterfeiting guy, you know, that dude that was making all the counterfeit money. You ever seen that?
Oh, that's sure.
He was making like some of the best counterfeiting money that you can fucking get, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, he gets caught up and does a couple years, comes back, you know?
Yeah, Catch Me If You Can was a fire movie too.
Dope.
But that was based on a true story, right?
Yeah.
So like what I was saying is like imagine being alive in that time, bro. Like where checks are easy, just printable. They can't backtrack because there's no computer system like that. Nigga, I'm on.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm on.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't give a fuck.
I've been known, and this word has a negative connotation sometimes. But I'm not gonna lie. I've been known to be an opportunist. I see an opportunity.
This was a fucking finesse god, bro. Just know that. He might be Bernie Madoff in the reincarnation.
No, sir. But no, I see an opportunity, and I try to take it. You know what I mean? So
all right, I'm gonna have my lawyer bring a contract.
You feel me? Hey, all of a sudden you're gonna see us in Miami. We working with Fresh and Fit. We got Peter off the show.
Oh man, no, fucking Fresh and Fit guys are crazy. Yeah, man, fucking you know, it's just the system is weird, bro. Because like you said, like, bro, we can go down for the same crime and we get different time. Like what? What does that makes no sense?
Yeah, logically.
Like, I mean, of course, there's different circumstances on like
past
certain things, but I'm just saying, like, let's say we both had the same amount of weight on us, caught in the same city, the same fucking block.
Yeah,
we get different time.
No, that's a fact. Yeah, man, it's a crazy system, man. It's a crazy system, but Another question. On to something else.
What's up?
Did you see? I think he's a rapper. His wife was going off on him because she wanted to have a $250K wedding. And he was just saying that
it's that rapper Fresher.
And he was saying that was way too much, and that's
fucking
out of hand.
Crazy.
How much is too much for a wedding?
$1.
Stop it, bro. Come on, bro. This nigga said $1. What the fuck?
$1 too much.
He did catch me off guard though, because at the end of the clip, he was like, "Let's just go to the courthouse." Like, if you want to do the courthouse and you guys agree that's cool. But clearly, if she's talking about a $250K wedding,
she ain't
the
going
courthouse is not hidden.
Not
nigga.
even. On
The courthouse
radar.
is not hidden, nigga.
How much is too much for a wedding?
Yeah, like, what do you think is like a cool range?
I think 10 to 15 should do exactly what you need it to do.
Yeah, definitely. You can make 10 to 15 work.
10 to 15 should do exactly what it needs to do.
You can do 10 to 15. I
like
said
what that day should be, $15,000 should cover it.
Yeah,
and that's, I mean, shit. I'm looking for the deal. I'm gonna have to bring this nigga with me.
I got you, bro. We gonna find a
spot.
We're gonna be at Caruso Park, right here in the back.
He's gonna get fucking somebody from fucking Home Depot to build the fucking thing.
Bro, that's gonna be fire, bro. You guys are gonna go down the slide together and shit. It's gonna say "just married" at the park. I got you. I'm gonna have that shit looking
throwing
right.
rice at us and shit.
No throwing sand, nigga. For this. We ain't gonna buy no rice.
Rock pebbles.
But yeah.
No, that's what is it? What about for you? What is too much, bro?
I said I would probably like, okay, so it had stipulations on like how much money I got in the bank. Like if I got like 250 to 500K in the bank, we could do close, like the highest I'm gonna go is like 30.
Okay.
30K. But I'm saying
that's a bad. I'm your financial advisor. That's a terrible.
But that's
terrible.
like that's crazy. You feel me? But I'm saying that's if I have 500. I'm doing good for myself. If I'm just chilling on 500K to the bank and I'm just kicking it.
Liquid money.
Yeah, liquid money. But
and shit, we're still rolling it out.
Yeah, but my basic number was basically from like 10 to 30.
10 to 30.
So now if I don't have 500K, 250K in the bank, then I'm probably 10 to 15, 10 to 20, like you said.
Yeah, I mean that shit's crazy, man. I don't know. The woman's tripping. 250.
Yeah,
250. What she want to do, bro? She want to go to the Fire Island?
She wants the lions out there. She wants the dancers. What I did see, it was a random. I think it was on like a 90-day commercial or some shit. How I would do it though, they had the one at the beach, and then they had those like drape things hanging and shit. The circle, the chairs, and that shit's fire.
Yeah,
the vibe like that.
So you would do a beach wedding?
I never thought about a beach, but when I seen that thing, I was like, low key, that's fire.
Bro, you know what? I don't think I've ever fantasized on. Like, do men do that? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess men do that, but like I've never really like.
Because every time I always felt like the women is the one that like
decides. It's for her. Yeah, it's supposed to be for her and shit.
So, I mean, I'm sure that if we were like planning for it, I'm gonna be involved and be like, okay, that's dope. Okay, nah.
Yeah,
I don't like
hopefully
that.
she asks you and she says like,
no,
hey,
fuck that. I want that.
Yeah. So you start talking. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
Yeah. 250,000 is just crazy. Like she just want to bring out some. She want to bring out the beast and shit. Like,
and basically his point was like, we could invest that. Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty out of hand.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I did see that clip though.
10 to 20K, you feel me? It's all right.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever fantasized about that shit, but beach weddings are nice.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
What was one of like the like? Have you ever been to a dope ass wedding?
Dope wedding. I've been to some cool weddings, man. I don't know about anything too extravagant, crazy, fun times. My boy Nick's wedding, I was the best man. That was pretty cool. Shout out my boy Nick.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the best man. I had to do a speech. Honestly, I didn't write that shit at all. No, it went great.
Like you didn't do too well?
No, I was good.
Like,
I didn't write shit, but
fucking Eminem and shit on stage joking.
Hold on.
Mom spaghetti. Mom spaghetti.
Hey, my boy's getting married today.
No.
No, but no, it went good. I said something like, because the thing is, I went to high school with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I literally winged it though, but I went to high school with both of them. I was like, man, it's so crazy. I've known both of these two people for like almost 10 years each. Blah blah blah. You know, it's crazy. I seen them grow, and now I get to see their love grow together. Yeah. You feel me? I
The
get to see
whole
that
the whole
little
thing.
nigga. Yeah, shout out my boy. Hey, it's real. You feel me?
No,
Just
for
straight
sure, for
straight up.
sure,
You
for
feel me?
sure.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Let's jump a little bit, man, because we love tech over here, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
Shout out to everybody that loves tech out there.
All the tech heads.
Um,
Tech decks.
you know what's funny when you think
What?
about it, bro? I'm not gonna say if I can go back, but like a smart move would have been to get into tech.
Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, like coding and tech and
Oh
all
yeah,
that
that's what I
shit,
was gonna
bro.
say. Programming, like, I mean, you
Programming
still
and
could.
shit.
They have
Still
most
can.
of the. They have like it's a 1-year class, bro.
But look,
You make some good money.
maybe we could do that. We could learn that shit on YouTube University
That's true.
for one, and then now with this new technology,
Oh, okay. Okay, I see where you're going now. I see where this is.
Chat GPT, bro.
Yeah.
That shit right there, bro. If you want to if you want to put together an app, dog, learn the basics, right? Go to YouTube University, learn the basics,
Mm-hmm.
and it could literally help you write code. So
Yeah.
Chat GPT, if you don't know what it is, it's an AI technology that pretty much you feed it information and it could like provide you answers. And
Yeah.
you want to build a fucking workout plan, you could say, hey, I need a 10-day workout plan for, I want to focus in on muscle growth,
Yeah.
blah 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 blah, and in 30 seconds, bro, or less, that shit is writing you a fucking 10-day plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was experimenting with it, bro, and it's honestly, and this is just like a beta version.
Yeah. Yeah, because that thing's not even fully like open to the internet like that. But that GPT is pretty crazy. It could do a gang of different stuff, man. Like you could tell it to write you a song.
All types
You could
of
tell
things.
it that includes your girlfriend's name. You could tell it,
Mhm.
like you said, to write programs. That's probably one of its best uses right now.
I like that right there.
Is to write programs because you could
Yeah.
literally tell it to make you an app, using fucking Word or HTML.
And if you run into an issue, you're like, okay, I'm trying to figure out this issue, and they'll figure it out. The more you feed it, the better the outcome is.
And then you can also like check it. Like if it does something wrong, then the first thing you'd be like, yeah, but I wanted you to do it like this.
Yeah.
Or,
So that's what I'm saying. You keep on feeding it. Like for instance, I was fucking with the kids yesterday. We did like a scary story, and I like put in all this information or whatever, and then it wrote out like 5 paragraphs, and then I'm like, okay, but make this longer, and then emphasize how this because it was a scary story. So I'm like, emphasize how the monster looked. That he had black eyes and he had smoke, like it almost looked like smoke coming around him. And you add that, and then you're like, make this longer and add that, and then boom, it'll kind of edit it, and it'll add that stuff in there.
That's fire. Yeah, I want to play with it.
It's great, and it's as right now it's free to use. You're gonna have to pay for this eventually, but it's free to use right now. And of course, what they're doing is just having us test it, so we could feed it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Better. Just to play devil's advocate though.
Go ahead. I want you to go on that one.
That's just pretty crazy because it's like, what is consciousness? You know what I mean? Like we gain consciousness from being able to like problem solve and get ideas and like have the ability to think about things based on what we learned. You know what I mean? And that's basically what we have this AI doing.
Yeah.
So this is like more basic version. So in reality, it's not fully an AI. It's just basically doing what any programming does, which is like follows certain rules. So when it gets certain keywords and based on what they've taught it, it's responding. You know what I mean? And
we're teaching it. We're feeding it.
And we're teaching it. Yeah. So what we're teaching it. But if it gets like, let's say, access to like the internet and you just gave it open, then it's like it comes in question of just like
what's real?
What's real at that point? Is it alive if it's literally thinking for itself?
Yeah.
Because that's basically your consciousness is having, basically knowing that you're alive.
We're completely going that route, bro.
That's crazy, man.
We're like, and the thing is like, no way that we try to like kind of derive from it, bro. We're going that route of like AI and like literally like a self-conscious computer.
Yeah.
We're going that route.
Yeah, that's just insane.
And it's scary, we're not gonna be here to see that.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, shit, it sounded close as fuck. Who knows? Like, literally. All right, so I'm not gonna say it's that extreme, but just for the point of conversation, like, let's just say that shit went crazy. Let's just say we gave it access to the internet.
It just shut down all the planes. Everything fell from the sky. Computers don't work.
We just gave it access to the internet, and it kept learning, and then it learned what it was, and then it basically
We're kind of going through that ourselves, bro.
like gaining consciousness.
Well,
Or what do you mean?
we're more and more questioning our consciousness
Yeah,
and
for
where
sure.
we come from, because of course there's the religious side of it, there's a scientific side of it.
Yeah.
You know, the extra what is it? Extra, what is how you say that word? Existential?
Ex,
Existential, what is that word?
Extensional, extra.
Existential fucking crisis.
Why can't I think of it now? I'm too high, bro. Come on,
Yeah.
cause we know,
But
y'all know what you're
but
saying.
it's one of those things like what am I like? You're, bro,
Existential.
existential.
Yeah.
Like you're like fucking like I'm over here like accurate.
Yeah.
like fucking
Yeah.
what's his name? But like you ever driving, bro? And like we're gonna jump back to the AI stuff, but what you're saying is kind of this. You're driving, right? And then you look to the left and or look to the right, you see people or whatever. They got a full, they're the main character of their story, dog.
Mhm.
They got full life, and you just start to think like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, I be on some fucking stoner shit. Nigga, I be driving, I would look at my head, I'm like, the fuck is this shit,
Yeah.
bro? Like Avatar shit, bro.
Yeah, literally.
So we're starting to, of course, and we've since the beginning of time, we've been questioning our existence and where we're from. So you're saying with this AI, it starts to figure out.
Yeah, because that's literally traits of consciousness. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, I feel like we've been doing that since the test of time. You know, like everybody goes through that as a human. Like that's something. Because like when you're a kid, you really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're just kind of running through. Like it's almost like you're watching a movie. Like you're just in it, just going.
Yeah,
and then now
I'd be trying to think back. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you had no much forethought. Like it was literally almost felt like you were in a movie. And then now some days, and sometimes you fall into that same motion, but some days you literally just sit and you just start to think, and you're just like, you see it almost like from the outside looking in, you see yourself. You know what I mean? So that's super introspective. You feel me? But
so that's what I'm saying. Like if that, I mean, I hear what you're saying. I mean, of course, it's like there's pros and cons to it all, right? So me, I love technology and shit. I think it's great. You know what I mean? But we're good. We're good. Me, I love fucking tech or whatever, and I think it's a great tool. You know what I mean? To you can you can profit off of this. I feel.
yeah, for sure.
You know, and that's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely could.
I'm over here trying to figure out how to profit,
especially with the programming, nigga. Make me an app, right?
Well,
now.
we talked about so many apps, bro. I'm like, psst, and we always talked about not really knowing how to do it and stuff. Like, all we got to do is just now put up a little, study up a little bit, and then use that tool to figure other things out.
I forgot what the app was called. I can't think of it on the top of my head sadly, because I should be fucking on it. But it was like 6 months ago or last year. I was looking at it. It's a simple app that you could use. I think you could even use it on your phone.
Oh yeah, to make an app. Yeah.
And basically, you just have to learn how to code.
Yeah.
And like with that, we could even fucking ask it for the code, copy that bitch, paste it in that bitch, and see what it looks like.
You're able to now create websites like that.
Yeah.
Let's say you like own a eBay business or Amazon business or whatever, and you want to like figure out description writing, you know, for the products. You can use that. You can just add in keywords like, fucking pillow, blue, boom, 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 and it can just write a fucking description for you.
Yeah. I haven't used it yet because I'm acting scary, but I'm
check it out, bro.
Check
Workout plan. You talked about you want to do the meal prepping.
Yeah.
Bro, you can
calories, protein.
Bro, you can put your protein, your calories, and then you could ask it at the end of it to make your grocery list of everything, and it can just literally make your grocery list. And then
that's insane. Make
me
a grocery list for this meal plan now.
Fire.
Yeah, that's fire for sure.
Fire.
Yeah, for sure.
Before we get out of here, though, I want to talk about one more thing. We got a little bit more time.
What's up?
Andrew Dawson, bro. Have you came across that TikToker that's seen this giant on a mountain, right?
No, that's crazy.
Like, okay, so that's the video. It says a giant on a mountain. And yeah, you see it. It's a figure, bro, on this mountaintop. And from where he's at to where that mountaintop is like far away. And he's even zoomed in on the ultra or whatever. So the figure he's seeing has to be huge, honestly. So that happens. He sees this, right? And then he, I think, goes back the next day or something like that, and it's not there. What the fuck?
I gotta check that out. I gotta see that,
bro. I will see. I'll show you after the pod. And then fucking he's like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get closer. So he tries to get closer, and this is a national park. Like this is somebody like open to public, bro.
Yeah.
He tries to get closer, and there's like a roadblock basically.
Mm-hmm.
And the person says, like, dude is like, these motherfuckers, bro, just like kind of rude, like, road closed, turn around. Boom. He turns around. He's like, okay, whatever. He turns around. And then the next time he goes out, he sees helicopters over this mountain, bro.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now they're like extracting something from the mountain, bro. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So he winds up I might be missing it, the second part, but at some point he starts noticing that there's a car in front of his house.
Yeah.
And this is where I was like, wait, what? He steps out to go approach this car,
Uh-huh.
and the fucking car zooms out of the fucking out of that place, bro. It doesn't just start the car, just it's out the motherfucker.
But he had no video of that, or he had a video?
He has video of that.
And then what happened?
Okay. So then he doesn't post for a little bit, and then he finally comes back with a post, and he starts saying, hey guys, this was just scripted. I was just, it's fake. But the whole time he's looking off camera.
No.
All right. So it seems like somebody's there talking to him and coaching him. And then the guy ends up dead.
You're lying.
True
How
story.
soon after he posted?
I don't remember, but like the thing is that when you go to his TikTok page, we could look at this TikTok page. You go to his page. His name was Andrew Dawson, bro.
Uh-huh.
You go to his page, and beforehand, he's just regular posting, like any other regular person would be posting. And then he posted stuff about the giant stuff, and it gains traction. And then he doesn't post, and then he posts that video of him fucking saying it's a fake whatever. Then, his last post is this. It's not fake. Basically, like he's gonna there's something going on. That was his last post, and then boom, he ends up. They like there's a.
Why wouldn't they scrub that shit?
There's an obituary of that for fucking.
Why wouldn't they scrub that shit? They fucked up even having to make the video. If you're gonna kill him, you do it from the jump, and you scrub everything.
I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's like 100% true. Just to let you guys know, I don't know if it's 100% true, but it's interesting.
It's very
to
interesting.
say the least.
Hey, everybody, go do your research on
that. Go check out.
I know I'm gonna be looking at
Andrew Dawson. Giant. Just type that in. It's going to pop right up, man.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's it. That's what I want to leave you guys with.
But on that note, you feel me? That's another one. Episode 16, you feel me? It's your boy, kanesworld.
For peace sake.
If you're still here, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that. I also want to leave another message. Everybody out there, I fuck with y'all. So I'm going to tell y'all like I would tell any of my boys, you feel me? Drink your water this week. Go make some money. Write you out a plan. Think of something extra you want to do above what your regular 9 to 5, your whatever, what you want to do extra that's different this week, you feel me? And follow that shit through, you feel me? Let's get it. Let's go crazy. Till next week, you feel me? Peace out.